Oh, darn it, the maid's coming. I didn't do anything. Oh no, do I have to kill the maid? No, I messed up. I messed up. Oh no. Fellow Groggers, welcome back to Grog Games and the installment of $1 Impression, the series where we play $1 or less games. We are continuing our adventure with the deed and killing my sister. If you haven't seen the first video, we're going to link to that right there, I believe, somewhere up there. Make sure you watch that first, because otherwise you won't know what is going on, like the murdering my sister part. Okay, so I believe... Yes, so we had broken glass as the weapon, and then we had undergarments as the item. So we got the point of the game where I needed to hide the evidence and then do the deed, right? Can I still talk to people? George seems to be busy sorting through the items in the household cupboard. Okay. Alright, so my plan last time, which I didn't say it out loud, but I said I had a plan. My plan is I'm going to frame the maid, because I think they're sort of hitting it off together. This is George's room, isn't it? This is George's room. And this is the maid's room. Yes, this is the maid's room. Okay, so I am going to hide my sister's gown, undergarments, in the bed. Do you want to plant this item of evidence in this room? Yes. You said I conceal this item underneath the maid's pillow. That ought to be quite incriminating. Okay. Okay, and then I picked up the mirror from right there. So now all that's left right now is to do the deed. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't relish the thought, but I mean, this is for my inheritance, right? Once inside, there's no turning back. Well, I couldn't pick up any other items. I mean, what else could I have done? See Jennifer staring out the window ahead of you, lost in one of her strange moods. She hasn't noticed you enter the drawing room. Now's the time. Oh, this is dark. See how the music changed all of a sudden? Look at the music. What, are we in Lion King? Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing this for you. Don't look at me like that. This wasn't my idea. I thought the deed was like something else. Like a house or something. Okay. Choose a murder weapon. Oh, you can murder her with your bare hands? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna murder her with broken glass. Okay. Sister cries unsurprised as you grab her from behind. You quickly muffle those cries with one hand before pressing the shard of broken glass against her throat. She struggles violently as you cut her throat open, but you manage to hold her in place till she finally goes limp. You drop her lifeless body to the ground along with the broken glass. It's time to leave this room before your deed is discovered. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wait, is she crumpled up, or is half her body missing there? Is that... Is her body cut? Oh, darn it, the maid's coming. I didn't do anything. Oh no, do I have to kill the maid? No, I messed up. I messed up. Oh no. Oh no. Do I have to lie to the maid? It's my sister, she's... Okay, alright. I automatically lied. Oh man, I messed up. I had like 3 seconds right there. I was not paying attention at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. Was that the maid screaming? Okay, yeah, that was the maid screaming. Okay, so it's my word against the maids. It's my word against the maids. That's all there is to it. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Inspector Winston Lewis. I understand this is a difficult time for your family. You're damn right it is. I want to know what you're doing wasting time in here when my daughter's killer is still out there. These are not good accents, I'm sorry, I apologize. Well, Mr. Bruce, we have found no... Why? I can't even remember the voice I was doing 2 seconds ago. Found no evidence of forced entry, and nobody was seen entering or leaving the house. It would seem entirely possible, then, that the killer is in this room. Well, it wasn't Beastie the dog, that's for sure. What? No! That seems highly unlikely, Inspector. I don't know about that. Perhaps it is. However, in order to follow protocol, I will have to interview each of you in turn. Okay. I'm not a good liar, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, to be honest. Go take Mom first. Please. Thank you for joining me in here, Mr. Bruce. I'm sure this won't take long. Yeah, it won't. Because I still have the glass in my pocket. Before we begin, I will need to search your person. Okay, alright. Well, I said I had the glass in my pocket. What I meant was, this is not necessary. Is this really necessary, sir? I'm afraid so. Okay. Okay. Turn around, please. Now, that's out of the way. Let's move on to the interview. Hold on. Where did I throw the murder weapon? Did I leave it there? As you know, I have already spoken to everyone else who was present in the house at the time of your sister's death. I mean, he knows it's me. Okay, we're screwed. Well, we also now have completed our initial search of the house. We'll get to that later. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? First of all, we will run through all of your activities since your arrival. Okay. Maid says that you and the butler arrived shortly after 7 o'clock and should greet you at the door. These are facts. She says that you mentioned during your conversation that you were not on good terms with your family. Oh, no. I shouldn't have said that. It's no secret that I detest my family. Should I be... Okay, so the perfect lie is a half-truth, where you sort of say a truth, but at the same time it's altered. So, like, you say half of the truth. Everyone knows this. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. So, I already know by now that I can't stand my family. That doesn't mean I killed my sister. Yes, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Of course not, Mr. Bruce, but it's worth noting. Wouldn't you agree? I would be lying if I didn't agree, none. Later on, you had a conversation with your mother, Gloria. Yeah, we did. In the parlor. She says you spoke briefly about your sister. Apparently, you seem quite concerned about her well-being. Yeah, of course I am. She was my sister, dude. We were worried my sister might attempt... it was more worried... Oh my gosh. I had to remember my choices before to tell the truth or not. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, we were worried my sister might attempt suicide. I think that's what I did last time. Might take her long as she had attempted once before. I remember talking about that. She had she? I will take a note of that. You went to see your father in the library. I understand your conversation became quite heated. My father has always had a temper. I mean, I thought it was civil. I didn't lash out at my father. I'm gonna say civil, because I remember I didn't yell at him. I wanted to, but I didn't. I didn't think it was that heated, relatively speaking. Apparently even your mother could hear raised voices from the parlor. Okay, alright, well, moving back to Dunshield. Yes, we did. You refused to do so under circumstances, I understand. Okay, I remember making the life elsewhere. Of course, I've already made a life elsewhere. Yes, I can't move back. Completely understandable, sir. Did you speak to your sister before dinner? Yes, I did. There's the half-truth right there. Yes, I went to her room to see her. And what did you discuss with her? Crap! He's got us, guys. He's got us in a trap. So I remember she called us a rat. And we did discuss her... we talked about the mirrors, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we discussed her analysis and her obsessions about the mirrors. She had shit tons of mirrors. She said she had like 83 mirrors or something. We spoke about her condition. I was aware that she was going through a particularly difficult time. Did she seem distressed to you? Yes, you could say that. She was not in a good place, mentally speaking. I see. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. Apparently you made a comment about your mother's drinking habits. Oh, I did, didn't I? For her own good, someone needed to comment. That's all I meant. I didn't mean it bad, and everyone yelled at me. Everyone got so upset. I was just trying to look out for Mother. We can't. Her good looks are gonna go to waste. I felt I had to say something. I thought she was drinking far too much. Do you think this has anything to do with her difficulties in coping with your sister's condition? No, I had no idea. Okay, yeah, almost certainly, almost certainly. Interesting. I gather that your father rather lost his temper at one point. He did call me boy. Boy. Just the usual, he always loses his temper. He sort of does. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Your father often loses his temper at dinner. My father loses his temper no matter where he is. Also, I don't go to dinner all the time, dude. I'm never here. That's not, I didn't mean it like that. And I understand you're the one who discovered your sister's body. Oh, man. We're boned. We're boned. How am I gonna get away with murder if I found the body? Everyone knows someone has to do with it if they're like, hey, there's a body here. It was not until the maid screamed that the alarm was raised. Oh, my gosh. Is it an automatic lose if I don't get out of the room in time? Because that would be dumb. This does make you a prime suspect. Well, yeah, there's that. There's that. Complete your initial search of the property. Search did not turn up any items which gave me cause to suspect anyone in particular. What? No. Ah, it should have... It would have worked if the maid would have found the body. Oh my gosh. I'm curious about the murder weapon. The broken glass seems to have come from one of your sister's mirrors. We found the rest of it in the maid's room. Yes, you did. In the maid's room. That's weird, right? However, we can't rule out suicide, especially given your sister's mental condition and her obsession with mirrors. It is all very interesting. I will be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. Frankly, your behavior leading up to your sister's death concerns me a great deal. Okay. Well, there's some suspicion regarding your father. I don't currently regard him as a serious suspect. I should have framed my father. I'm slightly curious about the maid, but I doubt she was involved in this. Despite any question marks about your mother, I don't think for a moment she did this. Okay. The possibility of suicide might be considered, although I am personally unconvinced. Now as for what happens next. Please, I don't know how this works. What happens next? I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of the murder of your sister. Okay. It is possible that an inquest might return a verdict of suicide. We'll see. As the only person to be arrested, you remain the prime suspect in the case. The evidence against you was overwhelming. At the trial, it did not take very long for the jury to return a guilty verdict. You were given a life sentence for the murder of your sister and would be spending the rest of your life behind bars. In your dank little cell. There was nowhere to hide or to escape from the nightmares when they came. Okay. The idea of itself has taken possession of your soul, and perhaps this was your sister's final revenge. Ooh, boy. Okay. Okay. Am I happy with that verdict? No, not quite. Do I deserve it? Yeah. Let's see if we can load this up. Oh, we can load it from the same spot. Okay, alright, we're gonna do that. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, alright. So, I did the same exact thing. I put the garments in the maid's room. I just killed my sister with the broken glass, as you can see from the music that's happening. And now I'm gonna run out of the room very fast. Okay, ready? Leave. I was never here. I was talking to my mother. Oh yes, I was talking to my mother. Mother, hey dear, hey mother. So listening to her music, you know better than disturb her. You're right, I do know better than disturb her. My bad, mother. Whoa, what happened? That's crazy. Okay, I think we're gonna skip ahead to when he's interviewing us. Okay, I'm gonna go through this quick. It's no secret that I detest my family. I think I need to be honest again, like I did last time. So I think the answers I said last time were what I actually said to these people. So I think I need to do that, right? Well, concerned about her being, we worried my sister might attempt suicide. Okay, so it became quite heated. I'm gonna say I thought it was civil. We gonna do the same answers. I know that one might be wrong, but I want to live elsewhere. I did speak to my sister. She insulted me and I left. Okay. Did that make you angry? To be honest, I was used to it from her. Wait, is that what I said last time? I totally meant to click what I said last time. Did I say that? Okay, alright. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. Apparently you made a comment about your mother's drinking habits. For her own good, of course. Father rather lost his temper at one point. Just the usual, always loses his temper. Okay. Okay. Where were you when you heard the maid scream? I was on the ground floor. Okay, I wasn't basement or upstairs. I was on the ground floor. I was on the left wing with my mother, right? Dining room, pantry, kitchen, foyer, library, parlor. Okay, I was here. I was in the... Okay, library's my father's place. Parlor... Wait, crap, which one's foyer and which one's parlor? I was in the foyer, I think, right? I swear to God I was in the foyer. I was in the foyer. The maid didn't mention seeing you in there as she passed through. Crap! Come on! Oh my gosh. Okay, did I just botch the whole thing again? Okay. Came from the sister's mirrors. Can't rule out suicide. Great. It was all very interesting. Frankly, your behavior leading up to his sister's death concerns me great deal. Why? That you lied about your location at the time of your sister's death? I didn't mean to lie. The parlor and the foyer. I can't remember which one's which. I thought the parlor's where you entertain guests. Is foyer the entrance? In which case, now I understand that. Well, there's some suspicion regarding your father. I don't currently regard him as a serious suspect. Slightly concerned about the maid. What do you mean you doubt she was involved? I think for a moment that she did this. I don't believe your sister committed suicide. Come on! I just want to get away with it. Is that so hard? Okay. Alright. One more time. Okay. This time, we're gonna put the undergarments in George's room. Because I want to see what happens. So we're gonna do that. Go, 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 go. Okay. This time, I am in the library. I'm in the library with my father, and I was talking to my father. I don't have anything else to say to you, boy. Sounds like my deed has been discovered. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see how we did, detective. Detective, forgot your name already. Okay, I'm gonna answer this differently because it did not work right the last time. So we'll do this quick again. So I meant my family doesn't like me much. It's been that way all of the time, forever and always. Later on, you had a conversation with your mother, Gloria, in the parlor. She says you spoke briefly about your sister. Apparently, you seem quite concerned about her well-being. About my sister might attempt suicide. I'm gonna answer that again. I'm gonna answer that right again. My father is an irritating... My father had always had a temper. You say he has a violent temper. Absolutely. That's good to know. I had a life somewhere else. I don't want to be here. I don't know why this happened to my sister. I did speak to her before. She insulted me and I left. She insulted me and I left. Did that make you angry? I'm used to it from her. Let's move on the... Oh, that's probably something I shouldn't have said. Because he thinks that I'm angry now. Okay, so I can't say no, I never said about my mother's drinking habits. I'm gonna say for her own good, I think. My behavior gave him cause to get annoyed. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, I was on the ground floor. I was in the West Wing, and I was in the library. That's what my father told. Yes, yes. We have completed our initial search of property. While searching George's room, we found a pair of undergarments which have your sister's initials on. Okay, so they can't find that in the maid's room? Can't find it in the maid's room? They can find... Why doesn't they look in the maid's room? Think of any reason why those would be there unless he stole them. No, I cannot. I see. I'm curious about the murder weapon. The broken glass seems to come from your sister's mirrors. Found the rest of it in the maid's room. However, we can't rule out suicide, especially given your sister's mental condition and her obsession with the mirrors. So interesting. While some of your behaviors of the scene have been particular, I can find no cause for any significant suspicion. While there's some suspicion regarding your father, I don't currently regard him as a serious suspect. Additionally, I think it is entirely possible that the butler was somehow involved. I'm slightly curious about the maid, but I doubt she was involved in this. Despite any question marks about your mother, I don't think for a moment she did this. His sister did not commit suicide. As for what happens next, you can go for now, but I would appreciate it if you did not leave town. I may have more questions for you later. I will ask the butler to come to the station to answer for some questions tomorrow. This suicide seems unlikely, I'm afraid. Crazy. Crazy. Although the inspector harbored suspicions about you, you were not brought in for further questioning. George the butler was taken in for questioning and initially became the prime suspect, but it was determined that there was not sufficient evidence to lead to an arrest. You had gotten away with murder, it seemed. However, you had not given them sufficient reason to suspect anyone else either, and your father harbored suspicions of his... Oh no! Father thinks I killed sister. Some years later, he was surprised to see his obituary in a national newspaper and horrified to learn that he had given his estate and possessions to a trust organization. Oh no! You had committed this foul act for nothing, and now there is nothing at all to give you comfort in the long night when the demons of your past came to haunt you. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna be done now. That was very interesting. I almost want to play again to sort of actually win, to get away with it, and then also to get my trust fund / everything, be rich, dollar bills, y'all. So yeah, we probably won't play this again unless there's a real cry for it. But yeah, that was tons of fun. Feel free to let me know how you liked it by leaving a like, commenting on that shit, and subscribing if you have it for more awesome content like this. Hope you enjoyed this $1 impression, and I'm super looking forward to the next one. If you have any ideas for $1 games that we should play during $1 impression, let me know that in the comments as well. Alright, bye fellow Groggers. Bye. Thanks for helping me murder my sister.